Hey everyone. So I mentioned in a recent video that I bought a box of 1991 Upper Deck at a card shop in Tiffin, Ohio. And what I'm going to do, I believe, is I'm going to open this up. I think this thing is factory sealed. Open it up and just do a fourth of the box at a time. And what you're looking for in here primarily is a Chipper Jones rookie card that would be in the $5 to $10 range, I guess. A Mike Mussina card, a buck or two, and your standard Hall of Famers, especially Barry Bonds, Nolan Ryan. And then the big prize is a short print Michael Jordan rookie card that I don't know exactly how likely it is that you find that in any given box, but that'd be a cool thing to find. And I guess the big treasures would be, there were a couple of insert series. There was one that was Hank Aaron themed, one that was Nolan Ryan themed, and there's a very tiny chance of finding some actual autographs, I guess, in these boxes. So, bump the camera there. Mainly looking out for those Chipper Jones, Mike Mussinas, and the Hall of Famers, and that Jordan, of course. So let's open this up and dig in. So yeah, that is the factory seal with the Upper Deck insignias on there. So whatever's in here has never been touched. Everything should be fairly pristine depending on how this box was shipped and stored. So I think what I'll do is, I'll just pull out a stack at a time and make 4 videos out of this. Since, as I've mentioned before, I generally like the videos to be in the 5 to 10 minute-ish range. Okay. So, yeah, this is 9 packs. And we'll just open these for this first video, see what we get. All right, we got John Russell. And let's see, these are in all kinds of different orders. Kevin Brown, had a nice career in the 90s. Brett Butler, Jose Uribe, Norm Charlton. Eric Davis was by far, one of my top 3 or 4 favorite players in the mid to late 80s. I still collect his cards whenever I run into them. Felix Vermean, Steve Sachs. Here is Scott Cooper, and we got a Tim McIntosh, Danny Tartabull. These are in all kinds of different orders. Leo Gomez, Cubs. It's kind of a cool little effect there. Cubs holographic sticker, checklist. Kent Mercker, and Jesse Orosco. So not much in that first pack. I guess just that Eric Davis, which is not of much value at all. Scott Bales, not to be confused with Scott Baio. Kevin McReynolds and Jose Offerman. Mark Knudsen. Mike Pagliarulo. Bip Roberts. So these things are just always going to be in crazy orders. Rick Sutcliffe. Vince Coleman, who I also generally put aside just for what a phenom he was at stealing bases in the later 80s. Andujar Cedeno, Randy Milligan, Scott Erickson. There's a Mo Vaughn, so that's another one of the rookies that, it'd maybe be a dollar or two. So that's a nice one to find. Astros this time. And wow, right off the bat, this is pack 2. And there you have it, the Michael Jordan short print. In like gem mint, these can go upwards of $1,000. The corners on here look pretty perfect. The centering is not too shabby either. So I'm going to just really quickly get this into some protection here and put that in the top loader and pay $10 for this box. So already we can say anything else we find here is gravy. That's what we were looking for. And we found it in pack number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, the second pack had the Michael Jordan and a Mauve on to boot. But all right. So what else are we going to find? I guess we're hoping for the chipper now, just to have the dynamic duo of cards you're looking for here. Junior Ortiz. There's a nice Randy Johnson card. Carlos Baerga, who just one of my favorite Indians of all time on all those 90s, mid to late 90s teams. Jack Armstrong, Edgar Diaz, Joey Cora. Nice action card. Steve Wilson, Kelly Downs, Mike Greenwell. Frank White, Bob Boone, Domingo Ramos, Pirates. Pair of Radinsky's. And here is one of, wow, the Nolan Ryan Heroes card. 18 of 18. So yeah, I don't know exactly, I haven't looked up to see the value of these, but Heroes of Baseball. Yeah, I'll have to look that up later, but that's one of the cards you're looking for too. So, wow, happened to hit upon a hot box here. By my standards, Jay Bell. There's a young Dave Justice, Mariano Duncan, Mike Henneman, Dave Johnson, Glavine, Hall of Famer, Doug Drabick, Andre Dawson, Hall of Famer, Rafi Palmeiro, there's your Ken Griffey. These packs are just fantastically good so far. Glenn Wilson, here's was this Ozzy? No, Pedro Guerrero. No, thank you. Another Cubs hologram. Arnsberg, Kirk Gibson, and there is a Frank Thomas. So that pack was fantastic as far as Hall of Famers go, especially young first, second, third year Hall of Famers. So that's really great. Okay, into pack 5 maybe, 4 or 5. Bob Ojeda. There's Lou Whitaker and Jared Brown. Jeff Blauser, Templeton, Terry Pendleton, yeah. Presley, Power, Gary Gaetti, Lloyd Mosby. Try to move through these a little bit more quickly as we're already around 9 minutes. Casey Kendall, here's a nice Barry Bonds card. Another Cubs sticker. Dennis Cook, Tewksbury, Rick Russell, and Larry Sheets. So I don't need to find the chipper in these last couple packs. I'm very happy with the Jordan, but I mean, while we're at it, we might as well. And remember, we still have 3 stacks of these things in the box to look through. Spike Owen, Mel Rojas, Dave Stieb, Mel Hall, Mark Salas, Raffy, Rob Deere, Charlie Lebrand, Eric Karros, rookie card, Dwight Evans, Terry Shumpert, Dave Hansen, Braves, and then we end up with Bruce Hurst, Rich Rodriguez, and Bruce it looks like he's signing baseballs there. That's kind of cool. And Scott Lusader. All right, 3 left to pull that chipper out, at least in this video. We got Shane Mack. Rudy Shanez, Jeffrey Leonard, Chuck Krim, Alvaro Espinoza, Fred Lynn. I usually pull him aside. Let's see. Mike Harkey, Pete O'Brien, Steve Decker, rookie, Billy Ripken, Otis Nixon, DJ Dozier, Cardinals, Don Paul, Storm Davis, and Sid Fernandez. Okay, 2 left. Luis Polonia, Henderson, Dave Oil Can Boyd, Dave Henderson, Craig Wilson, Lance McCullers, Dave Parker, Jamie Navarro, Tony Castillo, Kevin Belcher, rookie, Eric Hansen, Mark Eichhorn, Phil Plantier, another Cubs. I think that's the 4th one. Jim Vatcher, Mike Schooler, and Jim Laritz. All right, last one. Let's see if we can pull a chipper out of here. Maybe a Ripken, Jeff Hewson, checklist, Hal Morris, Bill Duran, Donnie Hill, nice Sheffield card, Joe Klink, Kelly Downs, Mickey Moriandini. It's another star rookie card. Brian McRae, Tim Naring, Sean Berry. Big Cubs box. And Mike Fetters, Juan Gonzalez, and last but not least, certainly, Eddie Murray. So those 9 packs were pretty fantastic. I mean, obviously you get the Jordan. This was, I guess, within reason, the main thing you're looking for. To my eye, maybe there's just a minor bit of extra territory on the right side than the left side. The corners look pretty perfect to me. I mean, that's a pretty gorgeous baseball card. I've never had a card graded before. I don't know that much about it, but it looks pretty pristine to me. And then you got a bunch of Hall of Famers, and you got this cool Nolan Ryan card down here somewhere. That's a very cool looking card. And a Mo Vaughn rookie. So those are I guess the big hits of this first 9, but this one pretty much pays for the whole box all by itself, the $10 box. All right, so I'll be back soon with part 2 of this box opening.